Alright, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the pastors and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach His word, all true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to title this lesson, Perilous Times, which we are very well in the beginning stages of troublesome times, man. You know, this time period that we're in cannot be compared to any other time on the planet Earth, man. You know, matter of fact, um, let's just get this in Daniel, because at the end of the day, this is pretty much the climax of the movie, man. You know, this is not just gonna be it's just gonna be a great famine. You know, it's just not gonna be a great pestilence or war. You know, all these things are gonna be rolled up into one, man, one period of time. You know, cannibalism is coming back in a major way. You know, so these times, troublesome times that we're about to come into, you know, is going to have to take divine intervention for us to be preserved and delivered from it, man. You know, so this is Daniel 12:1. It said, "And at that time shall Michael stand up." See, that time, man, is an appointed time where these things is gonna get so bad that Michael is gonna have to play a part in this movie, man. That's how bad it's gonna get, man. You know, you got this devil coming down with a great rap by the way of his military. You know, biological warfare, which we're in the beginning stages of that. You know, this man he got super soldiers. You know, drones, different type of mechanical dogs. Yeah, I mean it's gonna get that bad that even Michael gonna have to step in, man. You know, concentration camps. These people gonna be taken in a great number, and they ain't just gonna be by one way. You know, this is a time where mass death is gonna be at its height too, man. There's gonna be many ways to die here in the times that we're in, man. So I'm read again Daniel 12:1. At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, will stand up for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. See? And when Yahweh Shai say anything, once it manifests, it pretty much exceeds, you know, what the Lord say, man. That's why I say it prosper in the thing whereto he sent it. Meaning it's gonna go over the, when the Lord say evil, great evils are gonna come upon the planet Earth, we're gonna tell you to have, man. You know? That's why I say we prophesy in part, because we can tell you it's bad. But you don't know what bad is according to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? So it says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. See? See, so this time period that we're in cannot be compared to any other time, that happened on the planet Earth, man. It said, and at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. See, so that lets you know, we're going to be in the midst of these troubles, but the Lord is going to deliver us from these things, man. And it's not going to be by your carnal strength, you know what I mean, that you're going to get out of these certain situations. Though it's going to be solely based upon the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, but the point is what? It's going to get bad. You know, it's going to, he had a conference just the luxury of you even flushing the toilet. That's going to be taken away, man. You know, That's going to be taken away, man. So the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, is about to pretty much pull the rug from this place, man, from the foot of America. Because that's ultimately, these plays are already throughout the planet Earth. The chip here, you know, these different pockets of famines throughout the planet Earth, riots, uproars of the people. Yeah, that's going on throughout the planet Earth. The planet Earth is on fire right now, you know. But once it reaches here in America, that's when it comes to a perfection. That's when it's going to reach its fullness. Dealing with the wild beasts. Guess what? Those newly created beasts is going to be here in America, man. You know? So this is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 5. It says, Behold, said the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. See? So all these things is going to happen in one big package, man. This is all a combo meal. The plagues that the Lord is going to send. Like I said, it's not going to be just a famine. It's not just going to be a pestilence. All these things are going to happen at one time, man. It says, For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. See, so this man has ran his course, and now you're going to see the results of ruling in wickedness, pretty much, and even subscribing to this devil, subscribing to wickedness. We're about to see the results of that, man. By the way, these people dying in these many fashions, man. See, it ain't called trouble sometimes for nothing. It tells you there's going to be sorrows on many. Matter of fact, let's see if I can find that. I think it's 16. It says it's going to be sorrows on every side. Yep, this is on 2nd Ezra 16, and I start at 37. It said, Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. See? And you see, plague is plural. So many things that's going to cause distress, which we are in the beginning stages of these plagues, man. It says, Behold, the plagues draw nigh are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compares her womb. See? Which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. And they just further prove by all these events that's playing out throughout the planet Earth that we getting closer to the deliverance, to the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. By the way of these things, that's why you read that in St. Matthew 24. The Lord was giving you signs, of what to look for his coming, man. Or it tells you that in Luke 21, when you see these things, know that your redemption drawing nigh. Meaning what? When you see the different signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars, and also the things that's going on in the planet Earth, man. So all these things are happening at one time. You see the distress of nations. You see the sea and the waves roaring, meaning what? The people is being stirred up. These are the signs that show that we are at the very end, man. And like we just read, the pains is going to get worse as each day go by. As we get closer to that perfect day, those birth pains get worse and worse, man. I mean, what? You think they just now they just putting numbers up. There's so many people dying by the way of the Crown Vic. What it's gonna be news where people dying from the beast. So many people dying from this. So many people dying from that. Oh, it tells you that in Jeremiah 15 chapter. The Lord said He's gonna appoint 4 kinds over Jake. He appointed 4 ways, which that's gonna be broadened. Was it that was like the main categories, and there's subcategories under those 4 ways appointed ways to die, man. So these birth pains is getting worse and is going to get worse and worse, and that means more people is going to die. It said, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, And the world shall mourn. See, everyone that subscribed to this place, that's under the vibration, under the shadow of this devil, the so-called white man, this beast system, they're gonna mourn. It said, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. See, they're just like you in a room with no door in it. Ain't no way out, man. Meaning what? There's not gonna be any form of relief in that day. I said, now people still got the lust for the flush their toilet. They still got the lust for the turn the heat on because it's cold out. Whatever the case may be, well, it's going to be a point in time. All this is going to be taken away. The staff and the state, man. So people got to really know the true meaning of perilous times, according to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Because, Jake might say they in troublesome times because they can't pay their bill right now. Well, the only thing that's going to be on these people's mind, when all hell breaks loose and when Jacob's trouble fully blossom, is what they're going to eat. Because the family pet is going to be already, off the menu. They already ate them. It's going to get to the point they're going to catch all the rats and rodents and different, creatures. Then they're going to be eating their babies, man. And I'm going to be eating their siblings, eating their loved ones, man. So this is the time we coming into, man. This is what's about to come on the planet Earth in a major way, especially here in America. So let's go back. 2nd Ezra 15, and I'm gonna jump down. 2nd Ezra 15, and I start at verse. I start at 10. It said, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt." And the Lord's people is, in this case right here, in this context, is talking about the elect, man. Those are the ones that's going to be delivered, out of the land of Egypt, here in America. Out of bondage, man. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm." See? And that lets you know this deliverance is a process. We're gonna be preserved through these different plagues. Those series of plagues the Lord is gonna bring forth. The Lord is gonna preserve us from that, man. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and would destroy all the land thereof." See? So the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is going to preserve us from these different series of plagues, and ultimately the ultimate plague, because even the missiles is a plague. The ultimate plague. From that fire, the Lord's going to ultimately be exalted unto safety, man. So that's the process, man. So you see, if we in the climax to the build up of the destruction of America. We in the beginning stages of that, man. And it's gonna get worse and worse. It's gonna get worse and worse, man. It said Egypt shall mourn. See? And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. See, so Yahweh Shema Shai it has smitten this place, and we see it. There's no way this place is gonna bounce back on any level, man. Dealing with its economy, this place has lost its respect from these other nations don't respect this devil, man. Here in America, everybody pretty much hate this place. So the Lord has smitten this place on all levels, man. And when the Lord, this is how Yahweh Hashem Shai, make himself known by the way of the judgments, man. So that's why when it says the Lord is going to come, matter of fact, let me get it, because I quoted it earlier, but let me just get it. Because all these, pretty much these prophecies is pretty much death threats to America, man. Let's see. This is Isaiah 55, and I just get to the point. Verse 11 it says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth." Meaning what? Once it's being spoken, things happen, man. It shall not return unto me void. See, meaning what? The seventh angel, they got the seven vial, ain't gonna come back to the Lord and say, I didn't get a chance to pour all of that out. No, when that seventh angel poured out that seven vial, read it in I think it's Revelation 16 chapter. He yelled out, "It is done." So the words of the Lord is not gonna go out void, man. It said, "But it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." See, so when the Lord sent out plagues, it's gonna prosper in it, man. Meaning what? It's gonna go over the beyond your. That's why it's known as the marvelous works of Yahweh Shema Shai. We already understand that dealing with the creation, the trees, the fowls of the air, you know, different things like that. But the works of Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with prophecy in these scenarios that he spoke of, you know, before they happen, man. Those are the marvelous works of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. So it's gonna prosper. Those plays is gonna prosper. Oh, that's why it tells you those spirits that are created for vengeance. They matter of fact, let's get that. Because that famine is actually an entity. You know, death is an actual entity that's about to take over the planet Earth, man. By the way of the famine, the sword, the pestilence. You know, that spirit of hatred rising up in Esau, that dormant hatred that's once again been riled up. That's here on the planet Earth, man. You know. So let's get this real quick. Sirach 39, and this Sirach 39 and verse 28. It said, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. See, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. See, so it says, in the time of their destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. See, so it's a certain time where these spirits of vengeance is going to be pushed out throughout the planet Earth, man. You know, and it said they pour out their force. When some pour out, it's overwhelming, man. See, that's why when we say a great famine, we only telling you to have. You know, it's gonna get so bad that it's gonna be you people gonna be reduced to cannibalism. That's how bad a famine is gonna be. It's gonna get bad that you're gonna eat dung cakes. You know, it's gonna, like I said, ain't gonna be no more rats to catch. They gonna be looking at each other to eat, man. They gonna be looking at those babies, man. You know, that's the time we coming into, man. That's how bad that famine. That's what I said is a great famine. That's why I said they're gonna pour out their force. Meaning it's gonna be an overwhelming spirit of these different spirits of vengeance, man. It says fire. See, that's a spirit of vengeance, and hell, and famine, and death. All these were created for vengeance. See, so that's the time that we in where these spirits is about to be poured out throughout the planet Earth in a major way, man. You know? It says, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. See? And that's who these spirits are created for. The wicked. And they ain't just talking about Esau Edom. Let's even talking about 2/3 of our people. Why? Because they are fellowshipping with the proud man. You know? And you ain't gotta just come under the banner of Christianity or any of his philosophies. If you doing anything, if your goal got anything to do with America still being here, you need America to still be here. Those spirits is created to punish you, man. You know, you not subscribed to the so-called white man, but you know, you building, you got a 10-year plan. You still need America to be here. So that means those spirits that create vengeance is one they are meant to punish you as well, man. Cause you was still fellowship and you was still under the banner of the wicked. It says they shall rejoice in his commandments. See, they are ready to be upon the planet Earth anyway, man. You know, see these spirits, they say they're gonna rejoice at his commandment. Meaning what they've been waiting on this moment right here, and this time, this appointed time, is for this moment right here. It says, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his words. See, so they ain't gonna even undercut what Yahweh Shemashah have said. When Lord says he's gonna send a great famine, it's not just gonna be because ain't no more, you know, it's a lack of potatoes. You know, there was a great potato famine. No, man, it's gonna get to a point where that famine is gonna play his part to the utmost, all the way down to people had to end up in each other. You boiling tires and shoes and belts. Now you looking at your little boy, some crazy shit, man. You know? But it said they're gonna be ready upon the earth when need is and when their time is come. And that's the time we in. But these spirits of vengeance is about to come on the planet Earth in a major way. The perilous times, the troublesome times, man. You know? And you ain't gonna ask somebody, you know, are we in Jacob's trouble yet? You gonna know perfectly well we are in Jacob's trouble, man. And it's gonna get so bad, the time gotta be cut short, man. Even though the time's speeding on now. But when all hell break loose, it's gonna get that bad. The Lord's gonna speed up the time even more, man. So I'm gonna end off on this. This is say Matthew 24 and I started at 26, but pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. See? Neither on the Sabbath day. So that lets you know the Lord is warning us and preparing us for these things because those are different military strategies that the Edomites have used before, man. Getting us on the Sabbath. Oh, this nigga Biden spearheaded that phrase, the dark winter, man. Oh, that's how that's when the Trail of Tears began. Was during the winter, man. You know? So this lets you know who's behind uh, uh, these things. It's gonna be by the way of our arch enemy, the so-called white man, is gonna do this. You know, it says, "For then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be." See, so this time right here, this is gonna trump 70 A.D. This is gonna trump Masada. This is gonna trump us being thrown over here as cargo and being, pretty much being in that hardcore bondage under this devil. This time that we in is you can't compare it to nothing else, man. You know, it said, and except those days should be shortened. See, even though we these days speeding on that, but when all hell break loose, man, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. See, so that's gonna be for the elect's sake, man. See, because the 24 hours, even now, is gonna be is gonna be different from the 24 hours when all hell fully break loose, man. Everything gonna speed up, man, because it's gonna get that bad out here, man. You know, it's gonna get that bad. So yeah, I just hope to be edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai.